Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Sim Airport. I managed to salvage the whole pathing problem issue, so I think we're okay with it. So I've just went on finished the whole thing to see if it didn't happen again. So now I've got little lay-by extra lanes for pickups, garbage, drop-offs and deliveries. People are actually coming out straight onto the garbage over here, which will not be the case once we expand into this area. So I'm kind of looking towards a final setup over there where we won't necessarily have people stuck in here all the time. So that's looking pretty good. Everything is smoothly working again. We still have a lot of people doing this little route around to go into and out of our terminal. I can probably get rid of some of this at some point. I think that's okay. Nice. Yeah, and I still need to know what I'm actually going to do with this level over here. So we'll get onto something a little bit later. So I'm just trying to get a little bit more money up. So we're running it at a little faster pace. Having a look at the operation. I think the next thing I need to do is really expand our underground network for the baggage. So this is a very basic setup. Coming in, going in there, going to be loaded. What we need to do in my mind is we'll probably need to expand this fairly substantially, and we may already start doing that so that we have room for another bay at the top over here. Let's see, that just goes straight into it. What is now? The garbage zones are full. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a very small garbage zone as it stands. So let's just expand the size of that garbage zone. We'll double it in size just for now, so that these guys can stop complaining about it being full. Yeah, we're playing on top speed. I just want to roll so that the money can roll in a little bit, so we can start really looking at expansion. Our lower level is doing absolutely zero at this point in time. This top level where all the action is happening. So the way these things work in real airports is you've got not a staircase like this. You've got this kind of setup. If it's just a small one like this, it would just be feeding straight into the lower level. It wouldn't have a stairs up to the top level, which I think is a little bit strange. But if I look at this one, so internally what that would do is on the arrival side it will drop you onto one level, and typically that's the top level, to be honest, and on the departures it'll be on the other level, and the transition would be made in there. It's not a static thing like we've got it over here. It'll be set up to that effect, so that you can properly do basically just channel it, and maybe that's what we do. But channeling the lower level is a little bit problematic. We may have to actually do it the other way around. I think. Yeah, most airports have the arrivals at the top level because they don't have to build so much of it. I think that's generally what you see. Okay, what I'm keen on doing is actually expanding this section. So let me grab foundations. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to expand it out all the way, let's say over there. Wow, that is pricey. That is extremely pricey. Well guys, start building that, but that is extremely pricey. Is underground more expensive? Well, in reality, yes, of course. I'm just wondering in the game if underground is more expensive than in the air or on the surface, or whether it's just for simplicity's sake the same all around. So we are running a lot. What I'm wondering is it's only at 75% satisfaction, which I'm hoping we can get better. Transit capacity is 600 per hour. That's interesting. I've never spotted that statistic, and I wonder what how that is determined, or how that gets there. Lots of staff hanging around. We're obviously less efficient than we could be in terms of costings. or in terms of what our feast, what our costs look like. So now if I go over this thing again, what is that saying? Still 600 per hour. We've got 11 first class passengers around, so we have a lounge for them. The environment is still not great. Is there a way for me to spot what that means, or is it just my guess as good as any? See, we still have these things happening, and I hate this. I hate the fact that this is happening. Is it this flight info? Well, dismantle that immediately. I'm hoping it could it be? Could it be that flight info board over there that was attracting people to come and have a look? Could be. Maybe that was the case. How are we going on this piece? Built. Nice. Gonna need a lot more money to expand that even further. This is the game. This is the thing with tycoon games for me. There is such a constant stream of stuff that needs to be improved all the time to get us going. Obviously this looks pretty bad, so maybe what I should do is I should just grab the flooring that we're using here, this lovely yellow flooring that we've got over here, and just try and fix this off a little bit, just so that it doesn't, we don't have that. And the other thing that I was kind of interested in doing was getting us and this is very gimmicky to be honest, is the walkway. And a paddle stand? That is crazy. A walkway. So the moving walkway. Oh yes. So this is what I was wondering. Should we attempt to do? Yeah, we've got a bit of money, so let's do the moving walkway. Yeah, let's leave that be. People aren't using the moving walkway. Oh yeah, look at that. I like it. No, we'll do some fun stuff with it. We'll do some fun stuff with it. I like it. I like it. We'll do some fun stuff with the moving walkway. This is great. You always see that in airports, so this is very great. I like it. We'll do some fun stuff with it once we get things sorted out. Okay, let's go underground and let's see about further expanding this. Well, it takes a lot of cash to do that. Okay, so we'll expand that operation at the bottom there for our baggage. The moving walkway is taking quite a lot of people now. People are now realizing it's there, doing their thing. Yeah, we're still seeing people doing the loop around. Still seeing them. Okay, security is still coping. Get a fair few people coming in here. Our staggered setup is really working well for me. Everybody coming out on the onto the moving walkway. Now everybody's using it. Because it's obviously there's some complexity in the pathing. It allows people to get a shorter route. It's pretty good. Security is starting to become a bit of an issue with our big planes and things around. Obviously I have one more big plane that needs to come in, I think. Yeah, I think that's the big boy. Okay, Okay, our environment is still getting issues, and I wonder why that is. Wow, look at all these people being picked up over here. Yeah, so with the pickup area as big as it is, it's a little bit funny. There's another small plane coming in, a few people streaming down there, going around, getting their baggage to come out at some point. Not a lot of people using the baggage, and I'm wondering if that has something to do with the fact that we only have the one and it might be a bit of a slower operation, or whether that is just in general the way it's going to be. But yeah, I want to increase the size of the baggage area quite substantially. Want to expand our airport quite a lot. I want to look into building our final baggage area, getting that ready at least. Because that should be fairly reasonable for us to do, like, I don't know, a few of them in here. Fairly reasonable. How's this looking? Okay, can we expand? It's middle of the night, so how far can we expand this thing without going bust? Let's do up to there for now, then we'll fix the rest of this. Oops, wrong button. Fix the rest of it. The money is coming in fairly constantly, so we're making good progress every day. Of course, loans and things like that we could do. I don't have any money now to further this operation. Let's move that into the bank loan thing. So let's get bank loans 3, so we can potentially do a big loan and do one major expansion. Excuse me. Still people doing this. I don't know how to stop that. I've tried a few things, but I just generally don't know what else we should be doing to get that working. Down and up. That's not a sensible way of doing it. Fair bit of people streaming down there. People moving through. Security doing their thing. I mean, the airport is efficient at the moment. We're getting tons of stuff going through, and we might not be expanding as quickly as possible, but it's because we are expanding fairly complexly. This multiple level expansion thing is fairly costly to do. I kind of want to make sure that we keep the operation as streamlined as possible, and not do a lot of interim funny things that we have to reroute and do later again. Oh, I think someone just missed their flight over there. Well, if you're late, you're late. Unfortunately, how it's going to work over here. So people being dropped off. It's interestingly enough goes to the front of the drop-off area. Okay, some more money. Still not a lot. More planes arriving, more passengers being handled. That's a small one. Oh. Okay, and that's another big one. Passengers streaming through there. Yeah, I think we're managing a fair bit of passengers to get through here. Is there a different channel that we should be looking at for first class for arrivals? I don't think so. Okay, we've got a bit more money. Let's go underground and finish off this section. So foundations, like so and like so, and then what we can do is we can take clearing. We can clear some of that. We can clear some of that. We can clear some of that. So now we've got a pretty substantial underground connection over here, that once this is all finished, we can now really start looking at routing our our stuff through here. Okay, get me this, get the clear button ready. Let's clear all of that. Ooh, they still need to build in there. Okay, clear, 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 and clear. Okay, so there you go. So that's our system here. We'll have to see how we best use that. Now we've got tons more money. So what I'll do at the same time, I will start expanding the operation over here. So at the top level, how deep are we going? Wow, pretty serious stuff. Actually, I think we can probably make do with just this section if we want to expand in that general area. So if we do, wow, that's pricey. Still have a few more flights coming in, so let's start our work on there. I could be more efficient with this. It's a little bit of a trial and error operation as we go, as we keep constantly expanding. So the one thing I wanted to do was objects, get a baggage bay, a baggage depot, right? Yeah, I want to pop one in there for our nice, that's working out pretty well over there. It's about the extent of where we've taken it. Okay, so what I want to do is maybe grab this, do some clearing over here. Clear through there and clear through there at least. Okay, want to quickly grab objects and see the large stand. What's the price of this? 40,000, so we can hardly afford it. Let's pop it in and start building it. Your number will not be C1, it'll be B2. Where are my guys? Yeah, you're not connected to anything. Yeah, fair enough, I know. We're still working on it. But yeah, the next 3 or 4 are going to be managed from over here. That's okay. Actually, potentially what we can do is we can move this one over here at some point. Yeah, might be worth it. Requires at least one gate agent desk to be assigned. Requires a door to the terminal. Yes, fair enough. They still need to be built out a little bit more upstairs here. Okay, let's get some more full speed. Let's get some more money so we can do that. How are we going on bank loans 3? Yeah, still underway. Lower interests and things like that we still need to have a look at. Yeah, so keep going. All of that. Once we do that, once we open another gate, oh, I can actually start changing its numbering. You are still part of B2. Yeah, you're B2, please. So gate B2, so we can start getting some more guys planning and arriving over here. What I wanted to check, let's have a quick look at objects. Get the XL. The XL is sizable, so at some point what we'll do is we will run XLs to the front. How will we run the XLs? Maybe just 1 or 2 at the end? I don't know. What we could do is we can expand by land area, so that's one thing we can do. Bit of a mess getting all of these queuing. Interesting that there's always so many that wants to queue and board this plane. Wow, 137, that is a fairly substantial one, while these are fairly minor. How much does this one board here? Oh, this one wants to board a lot of people. What are you doing? Getting lost somewhere? What I'll do is I'll need to expand it just a tad more at the lower level. So let's grab that. Let's get our foundation work going on over here, and what we'll do is we'll see about getting it a little bit further expanded still over there, and then we'll do the top level once we get some more money to do that again. Other than that, what? Oh, really? No, they still have to do that, so that's not the end of the world. There we go. Around, all around. Okay, give me this. Give me the. Let's clear the clear tool. Let's clear out that wall in there, and then I want to expand at the top here, which is obviously going to take a fair bit of money to do. How's our research going? Bank loans 3 is almost done. Kind of wondering whether I should be doing a bank loan. We can't expand too much though. One gate only, I think, because this security setup is definitely just not going to work much longer. So I do need to look at what we're going to do to sort that out. What we could do is we could build a brand spanking new security area at the top over here. That could actually work very well. Very well. There's more people in this. Something wrong with this queue. Let me just have a quick look at a sign. I'm not having coach on this queue, please. Thank you. Why is people still missing their flights? What's going on? Oh, I think our pathing is becoming a problem yet again. Because certainly, I mean, there's a lot of people missing flights now. And I don't quite get why that is the case. So what I'll do first, in this episode still, I'll expand this area so that we can open up the next big gate. But then the next expansion, I think what I'm going to have to do is move security up here. And what we could do, we could actually push out actually I need to probably make room for a few more offices, but what we could do is we could push out the ticketing area, okay, and then have a bit of a gate go up the top here. I mean, an escalator go to the top over here at the edge of it, and that would then allow us to see people. Yeah, that would allow us to do this area as the security area. So if we pop people up here somewhere, we can start them queuing. They can go through that, and then they can slowly funnel their way through here. So we might just see what we do with our bathrooms to do that. I actually like the idea of doing that. That makes use of this area at the top and gives us a lot of room for expansion. Okay, so that's a fair bit of money. I'm hoping that's sufficient for us to do our second floor foundation over here. It is indeed. So let's fill that one in over there. I think we've expanded a few times where we haven't necessarily expanded exactly the way we probably should have been expanding. Oops, get all of that built. Last planes for the day going out. We're making a fair bit of money, I must say. Our garbage has been collected, so not a big deal. Is it our environment? Again, we're struggling a little bit with it. We've got our first class lounge and all of the like, so I don't quite know why there's all of these little issues. The alternate that we can do here, but that's still going to do the same thing. The alternate we can do is have one big strip over here as the exit channel, and then have these guys with exit gates go through from their check-ins. Alternatively, yeah, but if you have this all on the, yeah, it still just doesn't work too well. Guys have been building all through the night, slowly getting there. So still environment is the biggest issue. Frustration, 99%. I don't know what that means. Bladder, boredom, is that good or bad? I'm not sure whether that means, I mean, if I was saying bladder 87%, it seems like it's a bad thing, right? Frustration at 99%, it seems like it's a bad thing. So I'm kind of wondering whether it's good or bad. Environment seems to be a 50%, seems to be a bad thing too, but not sure how we're gonna improve that even further. So we need to have a look. Okay, get some more money coming in. That's being done. Okay, that's pretty much the end of that setup built over there. So let me get clear over here. Let's clear that. So of course, now what we need to do is get a door over here. So give me my door. Another nice large sliding door at the front right there. The next thing I'm after is an escalator going down, please. So if we do that, yeah, it's almost a better setup right there. Okay, give me some construction. Give me some walls. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do something like that. Okay, and give me my exit channels or security exits over there. Give me my, oh, that's wrong. Give me my gate agents. So one there and one there. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now give me my queuing. Give me my queues. Let's build it. Something like that, and something like that. So let's assign you over here. We'll assign you over there. Okay, close this one. We'll assign you to first glass over here, and we will assign you over there, and we will assign you over there. Close. You are assigned. We're not using this gate just yet. Okay, so that setup is up and running. While we're at it, give me my flooring. Let's get our carpets in here too. There we go. Get that done. Probably a little more expanded than we needed to. Anyway, now let's go to baggage. Okay, and that's probably the last thing we're going to do in this episode, is if we expand down to the baggage system. Okay. So baggage hubs. Let's have a quick look at utilities, baggage hubs. So with a two-way conveyor, a conveyor up and down, a baggage depot, fuel depot. We really need to look into that. And then there's a baggage hub. Is that truly the only baggage hub there is? Baggage hub. Did they take out the others? I thought there were tons of baggage hubs. So in, out, shake it all about. In and out, in and out. I'm kind of wondering how the two-way conveyor would actually work over here. Do we think it's a good idea to run the two-way conveyor up here and then as a bit of a move? Alternatively, what we could be doing is we could that's coming down there. What we could do is we could feed it in. Too many consumers. What I'm thinking is let's build this one over here, right? What I'm thinking is potentially what I'll do is I'll do then the two-way from the one to the other. Okay, so let me get utilities over here a little bit. Give me the conveyor, just the one-way conveyor. It's not going to allow us to do that, so let me grab the two-way conveyor for now. We'll probably, it's probably a good time once all of these people are out of the way. Get the two-way conveyor, get the last pieces. We shouldn't have any planes left, we shouldn't have any people left. Why the hell is there still baggage doing this thing? Okay, so now what I'll do now is let's slow it down just a tad, because we need to just get our bearings straight over here, get our utilities underway. So what I'm keen on is actually removing this and grabbing utilities again, getting our conveyor up and running, and get this removed. Excellent, get that in there. I think that is going to be appropriate. At the same time, what I want to do is grab my utilities again over here, and let's clear it. I want to clear all of this. So now that should indeed give me what I need. Where's my workers? Get rid of all of that. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Now from here we're moving up and down that direction. So what I'm kind of thinking is what we should actually do is hang on. Let's do utilities and let's start clearing these again. So let's clear all of this, and then let's clear all of that. And I'm kind of thinking I'm also gonna, let's dismantle that one. Yeah, that's a little bit weird though, huh? The fact that we are dismantling this, right? You're taking it out? Things are gonna get stuffed. Come on. Okay, out. Now back to, let's just pause it so while I plan this. So utilities, baggage hub. So what I'm thinking is, yeah, this could actually work. Oh, can we? We can pass it straight through there. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's do that. Give me my utilities again. The two-way. Get the two-way to meet over there. Okay, so we'll run that one straight up the other side. Go back to this stuff and get my conveyor. So you come out over here. Oh shit, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Cancel this. Cancel that as well. Okay, and let's cancel that one. Okay, go back to utilities. Give me that hub. I just need to leave a little bit of room for it to do that. So if we put it in there, go back to the utility section, give me my two-way, we link it up there, we link it up there, we go for the one-way again, that goes in here, and this one goes in there. I hope that'll work. I really hope that'll work, and that in that section it's not the end of the world. Okay, speed this up just a little bit. I just want to have a look, and then we need to put a cut in this episode. So we're already getting baggage working it. And we just like to see that this actually does do their thing. Speed it up some more. Is that going to work? Yes, it does. There we go. Look at that. How perfect is that setup? That setup is perfect. So, in the next episode, we will continue and hook that up and get some planes coming in here and probably build some more of these walkways like you would see on a real airport. But really, that is looking pretty good. I'm kind of loving it. Seems to be a very efficient setup over there. I'm kind of wondering how I'm going to replicate that. Might have to build out a little bit bigger over here so we have it come in, do it. But that means that you don't need a wide section like this. You just need big bulb outs at certain points to feed this thing again. But that looks pretty good just in general. Nice, nice, I like it. Okay guys, this has been Sim Airport Exactly. I'm ExactChaos. If you've loved it, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think. This is really much more complex than it used to be without the levels, and I am loving it. Even though there are glitches and things that we're dealing with, I am still loving it. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.